We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to have some fun with Scott Grace, Jeshua Ben Joseph, and maybe some music. And the format is going to be from Khalil Gibran. Is that how to pronounce his first name? Whatever. From the Prophet.
Khalil Gibran.
Khalil Gibran. So from his classic book, The Prophet, where people would speak to the master and just say, speak to us on relationships, speak to us on family, speak to us on finances. And then there would be this beautiful poetic message about that topic. So that's what we're going to do today. And I invite you to unmute when you feel the Spirit move you and just to say the words, speak to us on, and then one sentence, maybe two, not a story, speak to us on, and then if you could drop in and find something important to you, not something philosophically interesting, but something important, like speak to us on the recent death of my cat and the grief that I'm feeling. So make it personal, because that's the best way to make use of my talents and the way Jeshua comes through me. All righty then. Who's first? Speak to us on.
May I ask you to speak to us on friendship?
Friendship. There is nothing more sweeter than the elixir of holy friendship. Indeed, when I walked the earth, I did not call the people who joined me in my mission disciples. I called them friends. And treated them as equals and washed their feet, and not just once. There is a tendency in this world of yours to make romantic relationships something other than friends who are sexy. But really, indeed, there is no other relationship on the planet as holy as friendship. And that is what we would say about Friends, besides it being a lovely sitcom. That was Scott jumping in there. Who's next?
Thank you. Much gratitude, Khalil Gibran. And
speak to us on enlightenment.
Boy, does James cover that one well. I have nothing else to add. Well, let's see. Enlightenment is nothing but the full inhabitants of your true Christed self entering the field of time and space and taking up residence in your body-mind. It is full, it is rich, it is consistent, it is simple, and it is when your ego is in the passenger seat, letting down the window, enjoying the ride, not trying to make decisions, and your true Christed nature is steering the vehicle of your body. And that includes the foods you eat, the choices you make, the longevity and quality of your relationships, and your service in the world. And for very, very much of the people listening to this, your service in the world is as simple as breathing. It is not a enchanted, complex life purpose all of these ideas that the ego has created to glorify and make special the idea of being truly helpful. And that is enough for that subject. We're just getting warmed up. Keep us going.
Can you speak to us to, how do I want, the difference between being arrogant and being confident and in divine knowing?
Oh, what a juicy, juicy topic. The difference between arrogance, confidence, divine knowing. Indeed, arrogance is the wardrobe of ego's attempt at confidence. Arrogance is the world's knowledge displayed for the purpose of engaging and glorifying separation. Confidence is trusting the God within you, blending with your personality and your talents and your voice, and knowing that that team is inseparable, that joining is as solid in your field as your trust that the breath will breathe you through the night. So confidence comes from knowing who you are and what you're joined up with on this earth. Now, many people, when they first approach a sense of confidence, fear arrogance, fear that they are becoming arrogant. And that is simply just a little of the upside down thinking of the world. The world will tell you that your confidence is ego gratifying. And indeed, it feels glorious to be confident. It feels beautiful to have the universe surging through your veins and your arteries and your creativity and your voice, and to allow the inner knowing of your soul to take over your personality and be certain that whatever you say and whatever you do is God's work. That certainty is not arrogance. It is clarity. Indeed.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. What's next on the menu? This is like a little buffet where you take a little bit and then digest it and go on to the next treat.
Scott, or in spirit, in you, Scott, whichever, however, please speak to us about joy without opposite. Thank you.
Well, to experience joy without opposite is to discern the difference between pleasure and joy. Indeed, pleasures are innocent and precious and delightful, and there is a myriad of them on the planet. But when we reach for pleasure to avoid pain, to avoid fear, to avoid facing darkness, shadows, we just accumulate more pain, more contraction, until it seeks release in ways that seem to block your joy. Joy is the jubilation of knowing that you're no longer in the world. It is the Pied Piper dancing with the flute of Krishna and laughing with the uproarious laughter of the Buddha. It is seeing the world with the eyes of a love without opposition. And when you are in love with love itself, indeed, there is nothing to do with your feet on the ground in this lifetime but celebrate. And that joy is not the opposite of sadness or grief or loneliness. It is not one or the other. It is the joy of being otherworldly, of planting your feet in the dimension of the heaven that is all there really is real. And finding ways, indeed excuses, to continue the party, the festival, the 80 people at the Thanksgiving, the endless ways that the Holy Spirit will offer you to raise the vibration of this planet with your otherworldly, transformative, all-pervading joy. Indeed, when Scott's mother used to eat a piece of cheesecake and exclaim, "This is out of the world, out of this world." Ah, indeed, true joy is out of this world. Cheesecake, still a little dense, but your gratitude for eating it is out of this world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Indeed. So, indeed, if somebody gives you a bucket full of money or a delicious celebration or a piece of cheesecake, and you receive it with reverence and gratitude and humility and kindness, your gratitude is otherworldly. What else is on the list of topics for today?
I would like to know of releasing.
It is seemingly an unending process, and it is a lifetime of work. It is like unwinding the nervous system from automated responses that have been in your field for many lifetimes. And you have come with a heart full of desire to release. In this particular lifetime, which we would call a completion lifetime for you, there is not just your own personal story that you're releasing, but you have taken on just the stories and trauma of your ancestors, of the female pain body, the collective pain body of humanity. And you have said, here, I am big enough in this lifetime, I want to do what I can to bring myself and many others to the brink of enlightenment. And so I have taken on the task of feeling the heaviness of, let's say, guilt, obligation, rules and regulations, and then bringing myself to the point I am ready now to release that weight. I'm ready now to release that weight. and become lighter and lighter and lighter. And the more you have done this, precious friend, the more you can feel consciously the weight, the pain that comes with guilt and with sin and with thoughts that do not serve you, ideas that imprison your spirit. So yes, for you, the name of the game is release. It is like playing the game of hot potato, realizing that you've been taught by the world to actually grip that hot potato rather than let it go. And then gradually letting time be your servant, you are learning to release quicker and quicker the thoughts and the judgments that cause you pain. So the hot potato can be instantly recognized as not God's will and instantly dropped from your hands. That is the goal. And that is where you're moving to. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah. Many people in the world confuse being right with the transcendence of releasing thoughts and judgments that cause pain. They would rather have their righteousness and hold on to the heat of it than let go and experience the joy of not caring about right and wrong. That's why we say to many people, put down the media, put down the negativity, unless you're in a place where you feel big and strong and want to bless the world by sending prayers to the news stories that are really meant to cause more fear. So we say, please, if it doesn't serve your light body, don't indulge. Indeed. Oh my goodness. Scott has a song for that moment. Don't get upset by what you read in the news. Nothing real is threatened, so we cannot lose. So come on, angels, put your dancing shoes on now. Don't let the news get you uptight. You can curse the darkness or help make things right. So come on, angels, shine your light right now. It's like having a baby, a joyful time that's a little bit crazy. The birth of heaven on earth has begun. It's like having a child. Contractions come, but so does a smile, and the best is yet to come. So let it all be just a celebration. Tune your radio to a happy station. Let your life be your meditation now. We have a little more time. Anyone have an inspiring feeling or thought they would like to ask, share, put on the table? A curiosity, speak to us on blah, blah, blah.
I'd like to know, so please speak to us. Do you think humanity will learn to be playful again and let go of the illusion of being responsible as far as, neglecting ourselves so that we can be open and receptive and just enjoy the moment?
Yes and no. Which would you like first?
Doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's like a circle.
Yes, because humanity is nothing more than you. And when you learn that lesson and practice that dance, it will seem the whole world is dancing with you. And it is true. Play a happy tune, and happy dancers will join your field. And you will only look for them and find them. And it will seem like the world is filled with playful people, and that is true. Now, when you consider the concept of humanity as something that's outside of you, that involves millions and billions of souls sharing the planet together, will everyone learn to be playful? Eventually, but maybe not on this planet. Maybe they will go learn that on another planet, and some people need more lifetimes. It doesn't concern you what humanity does or doesn't do. It's not your business. And make it your business and you suffer. It's that simple. And the collective is a topic I would recommend not bothering with. There are many different levels of evolution, many different souls with different lessons, serving different purposes, sharing the planet. Will there come a time where there will only be peace on earth, only be, evenly distributed wealth yes, not in this lifetime. Indeed, this is a planet where people learn through contrast, through sampling the buffets of war and poverty and unity and heaven on earth and peace for all, and it's all there. It's all part of the buffet, and people at different vibrations choose what best serves them for that lifetime. We would encourage you to give up the peace, love, and granola, peace on earth type of hopes and dreams for the collective. Because there is no collective. There's just you, and all that needs to happen is you wake up. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm experienced that in my life. I mean, I feel peaceful no matter what's going on around me. And yeah, it makes sense. And thank you.
Yes, indeed. When people are suffering, it is a beautiful thing to have compassion, to breathe in their suffering and breathe out love. But respect their sovereignty. They are at choice, and they are learning and growing. Who else?
Scott and Khalil, your words light up, Dia, light me at the deepest, most profound existence in this physical, in this body. Not gratitude, maximum gratitude. I loved your song.
Hmm. Hmm. Thank you. Very good. Well, this moment comes to completion. The three of us will join up again next week and see what happens. And have a wonderful week.
Many
Thank
blessings.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
Scott.
great day.
Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Love you,
Adios.
Scott.
Gracias. Love you.
The three of us is Khalil and us and you. Is that it?
I guess there's many of us, but I was thinking in terms of Jesus, Scott,
Oh,
and
gee.
Khalil.
Great collaboration.
Yes, the three amigos.
Yes. Right. Good stuff.
All righty. Bye-bye.
It was fun. Thank you, Scott. Love you.
Thank you,
Blessings.
Scott.
Bye-bye.
Much
Happy
love.
Mother's Week.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.